Did you know that the way we start our day after age 65 can directly influence how long and how well we'll live? Many studies show that small morning habits can have a profound impact on physical, mental, and emotional health, and even extend life by decades. In this video, we'll reveal simple yet powerful practices you can incorporate into your morning routine to strengthen your body, clear your mind, and increase your chances of living well for the next 30 years. Get ready to transform your days and your future, starting first thing in the morning. If you're new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content. Starting at age 65, many natural changes begin to occur in the body and mind. Sleep isn't the same, energy levels may drop, muscles lose strength, and mood may fluctuate more easily. However, one essential factor in maintaining quality of life during this stage is creating a structured morning routine that takes these changes into account and helps counterbalance them with healthy habits. The way we begin our day directly impacts our physical, mental, and emotional health, and may even influence how many more years we live with autonomy and well-being. Upon waking, it's best to avoid getting out of bed too abruptly. The body is still transitioning from a state of rest, and sudden movements can cause dizziness or loss of balance. Start the day calmly by stretching gently and doing some deep breathing exercises while still lying down. Breathing slowly and consciously for a few minutes helps oxygenate the brain, reduce stress, and prepare the mind for a more peaceful day. This simple act can make a big difference in mood and energy levels. Right after getting up, hydration is essential. During the night, the body loses fluids, and as we age, the sensation of thirst tends to decrease. That's why many older adults forget to drink water and end up experiencing symptoms like mental confusion, excessive fatigue, and low blood pressure. Without realizing the cause may be dehydration, a glass of water upon waking helps wake up the body. If desired, a few drops of lemon can be added to stimulate the liver and digestive system. Next, dedicating a few minutes to moving your body is a habit that brings numerous benefits. Ideally, start with gentle stretches, especially for the legs, arms, and spine. Simple movements activate circulation, warm up the muscles, and help prevent joint pain throughout the day. For those with more energy, a light walk around the house or block can be excellent. Other options include senior-friendly yoga or resistance band exercises, always respecting your body's limits and preferably with professional guidance. After this physical activation, it's time to focus on nutrition. Breakfast should be balanced and nutritious, as it provides energy and regulates blood sugar levels, while also supporting concentration and a good mood. Ideally, choose natural and varied foods: oatmeal with fruits and seeds, scrambled eggs with vegetables, whole grain bread, white cheeses, natural yogurts, smoothies with plant-based milk and fruits are all great options. Avoid ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, and cold cuts, which can cause glucose spikes and silent inflammation in the body. Another key aspect of a healthy morning routine is setting aside a moment for inner peace. Emotional health is often overlooked, but plays a fundamental role in longevity. Whether through meditation, prayer, spiritual reading, or gratitude, dedicating a few minutes to reflection helps bring balance and meaning to the day. This moment can be silent or guided, depending on personal preference. The important thing is that it fosters a sense of connection with oneself and something greater. With the mind more centered, it's helpful to plan the day. Setting small daily goals keeps the brain active and gives a sense of purpose, something many people miss after retirement. Writing down what you'd like to do, like calling a friend, tending to plants, trying a new recipe, or learning something new, can help maintain focus and enthusiasm. It's the small purposes that keep us alive and motivated. Lastly, it's important to avoid diving straight into your phone or the TV. A flood of information first thing in the morning can trigger anxiety, discouragement, and even mental fog. Ideally, save screens for after breakfast, once you've cared for your body and mind in a calm, intentional way. This screen-free window promotes mindfulness and helps build a more balanced day. Adopting this morning routine, even partially, can transform the daily life of anyone over 65. The benefits go far beyond immediate well-being. They accumulate and reflect in more energy, fewer illnesses, better mood, and most importantly, more years of high-quality life. It's not a magic formula, but a daily commitment to self-care. And the best part is, it's never too late to start. Upon waking, the body is coming out of a prolonged state of rest. Joints may be stiff, muscles more contracted, and circulation still sluggish. That's why starting the day with some form of movement helps wake up the body, preparing it to function better throughout the day. Moving early in the morning doesn't mean doing an intense workout. Small actions, such as stretching, light walking, or mobility exercises, are enough to generate meaningful benefits. The first major advantage advantage of morning movement is improved blood circulation. When the body moves, the heart starts pumping blood more efficiently, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the tissues, including the brain. This contributes to clearer thinking, better reasoning, and energy to face the day's tasks. Many people report feeling more alert, confident, and even in better spirits after a light morning workout, and that's no coincidence. Movement also stimulates the release of endorphins, known as feel-good hormones. Additionally, regular morning physical activity helps combat sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass associated with aging. Over time, this loss can compromise strength, mobility, and even safety while walking. The good news is that the body remains adaptable even in advanced age. Simple exercises, like standing up from a chair repeatedly, slowly climbing stairs, or doing resistance stretches with bands, can strengthen muscles vital for everyday activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or walking with stability. Another important benefit is improved balance and coordination. Many falls in older adults happen due to poor muscular stability and low body awareness. Morning movement, by activating muscles and improving posture control, directly helps prevent falls, one of the leading causes of hospitalization in older adults. Practices like Tai Chi, senior-friendly yoga, or mindful walking, focusing on how you step and maintain posture, are excellent ways to safely and effectively improve balance. From a joint health perspective, movement also helps maintain flexibility and reduce common stiffness or inflammation-related pain. Stretching in the morning naturally lubricates the joints, improving range of motion and reducing discomfort in areas like the knees, shoulders, and spine. This also contributes to better posture and greater physical functionality, making daily activities like dressing or reaching high objects easier. It's also worth highlighting the positive impact of morning movement on metabolic health. Even light physical activity helps regulate blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and control cholesterol levels. This means a lower risk of developing or worsening conditions like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease, all of which become more common with age. When done in the morning, exercise can also help regulate appetite and promote healthier food choices throughout the day. And we can't overlook the emotional and psychological effects of movement. The simple act of getting the body moving sends a message of self-care and valuing life. Many seniors who adopt a morning exercise routine report improved mood, reduced anxiety, and even relief from depressive symptoms. Plus, it can become a great opportunity for social interaction, especially when done in groups or outdoors, which strengthens social bonds and the sense of belonging. Incorporating morning movement doesn't have to be complicated. It can start with just 5 to 10 minutes of stretching, going up and down a flight of stairs, or walking around the yard or neighborhood. The key is consistency. Even an aging body responds well to repeated stimulation. By making this a daily habit, the benefits add up. Stronger muscles, a clearer mind, less pain, more energy, better mood, and a renewed sense of autonomy. For people with physical limitations or specific medical conditions, it's essential to seek professional guidance. Physical therapists, fitness trainers, and doctors can adapt exercises to individual needs, ensuring safety and effectiveness. As people age, it's also common to lose appetite in the early hours or skip breakfast out of habit or lack of time. However, this can have long-term negative consequences for health. After a full night of fasting, the body needs fuel to function properly. For older adults, who often face blood sugar fluctuations, muscle loss, and energy drops, this meal becomes even more essential. A nutritious and balanced breakfast helps stabilize blood sugar levels, provides energy for the brain and muscles, and can prevent episodes of weakness, dizziness, and falls. Moreover, this meal directly impacts mood and mental focus throughout the day. When well planned, it can also support weight management, help prevent conditions like type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, and even support cognitive health, reducing the risk of dementia. So, what exactly makes a good breakfast for those over 65? The answer lies in the quality of the foods and the variety of nutrients. This meal should include sources of protein, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. These components work together to keep the body strong, regulate digestion, boost immunity, and provide longer-lasting satiety. Proteins, for example, are essential for preserving muscle mass, which tends to decrease with aging. Options like eggs, natural yogurt, white cheeses, milk, or plant-based drinks enriched with protein are excellent choices. You can also include seeds like chia and flaxseed, which not only contain protein, but are also rich in omega-3, helping to fight inflammation and protect the heart. Fiber is crucial for healthy bowel function, something that becomes more challenging with age. Fresh fruits, such as papaya, apple, banana, and avocado, whole grains, like oats and homemade sugar-free granola, and whole grain breads are good sources. In addition to improving digestion, fiber helps regulate cholesterol and slows digestion, promoting a longer-lasting feeling of fullness. Healthy fats, often feared, are in fact powerful allies for health in later life. Avocados, nuts, like walnuts, Brazil nuts and almonds, extra virgin olive oil, and oil-rich seeds are examples of foods that provide good fats. These are important for brain health, vitamin absorption, and maintaining energy throughout the day. Another indispensable group of nutrients includes vitamins and minerals, which can be found mainly in fruits, vegetables, and seeds. Ideally, vary the colors on your plate. The more colorful, the greater the diversity of nutrients. Vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and natural antioxidants help strengthen bones, improve immunity, protect the skin, and preserve vision. To build an ideal breakfast, the key lies in food combinations. Some practical suggestions include natural yogurt with oats, chia, sliced banana, and cinnamon, whole grain toast with avocado spread, and a boiled or scrambled egg, oat porridge with plant-based milk, berries, and chopped nuts, a smoothie made with almond milk, papaya, flaxseed, and a scoop of plant protein, tapioca with white cheese and tomato, served with a slice of melon or watermelon, herbal tea, such as chamomile or fennel, with whole grain toast and chickpea spread beyond food choices. It's also important to highlight the importance of the moment itself. Eating calmly, seated at the table, chewing thoroughly, and paying attention to flavors and textures contributes to better digestion and greater self-awareness. Turning breakfast into a ritual of self-care can be a way to start the day with more presence, energy, and optimism. Avoiding certain foods is also part of the process. Ultra-processed foods such as filled cookies, industrialized breakfast cereals, artificial juices, cold cuts, ham, sausages, bologna, and white bread with margarine should be consumed in moderation or avoided altogether. These are rich in sugars, unhealthy fats, and chemical additives that, over time, harm cardiovascular health, increase the risk of diabetes, and accelerate inflammatory processes. Finally, don't forget that hydration should also start early. Drinking water or natural unsweetened teas upon waking helps wake up the digestive system, kickstart metabolism, and support proper kidney and brain function. Drinking a glass of water before breakfast can even improve digestion and enhance the absorption of nutrients in the following meal. In summary, breakfast is much more than just a meal. It's an act of prevention, care, and preparation for a healthier day. For those aged 65 and up, making conscious choices in this first meal of the day can mean not just living longer, but living better, with autonomy, vitality, and joy. As the years go by, it's common for people to pay more attention to physical care, taking medications on time, having regular checkups, managing their diet, and keeping up with some physical activity. But what is often underestimated and can make all the difference in the quality and length of life is the profound impact of the mind-body connection, especially in older age. The mind and body do not function as separate systems. In fact, they influence each other constantly. Emotions, thoughts, and mental states directly affect physical health. Likewise, the body's condition influences mood, cognition, and how a person relates to the world. This link becomes even more important with aging, when challenges such as loss, chronic pain, retirement, changes in social interaction, and often loneliness arise. Science has proven that chronic negative emotional states, such as anxiety, deep sadness, or ongoing stress, increase inflammation, weaken the immune system, disrupt sleep, raise blood pressure, and accelerate cognitive decline. In contrast, positive emotions such as gratitude, serenity, and hope can protect the body, improve cardiovascular health, boost immune resilience, and even prolong life. In old age, the ability to maintain a healthy mind may be just as important or more than any medical treatment. And the first step toward that is developing emotional self-awareness. Learning to recognize and embrace one's own emotions without denying or repressing them is key to mental balance. Older individuals often experience feelings of uselessness, isolation, or fear of death, but may not find space to talk about them. Expressing those emotions, whether through conversation, writing, or therapy, can relieve suffering and improve overall health. A powerful habit that strengthens the mind-body connection is the practice of mindfulness. This technique involves being present in the moment, observing thoughts, sensations, and emotions without judgment. Just a few minutes of daily practice can reduce stress, increase mental clarity, and promote greater acceptance of the natural changes of aging. There are simple, senior-friendly versions, often guided through videos, audios, or group sessions. Meditation is another valuable resource. Contrary to popular belief, meditation doesn't require complete silence or long sessions. There are gentle and accessible forms, such as guided meditations focused on breathing or repeating positive words. Studies show that regular meditation improves memory, sleep quality, reduces anxiety symptoms, and may even protect the brain against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Spirituality, regardless of religion, is also an important pillar of the mind-body connection in older age. Having a belief system, nurturing faith, participating in rituals, or feeling part of something greater gives life meaning. People with active spiritual practices tend to cope better with illness, maintain healthier habits, and report greater personal fulfillment. A sense of purpose, of knowing that life still has value, is in itself a protective factor factor for overall health. The body, in turn, responds immediately to mental states. When we are relaxed, our heart rate drops, muscles loosen, and breathing deepens. In moments of tension, it's common to feel pain, insomnia, fatigue, or even physical symptoms without a clear cause. That's why moving with awareness is a way to integrate mind and body. Practices like yoga, Tai Chi, or even mindful walking in the park, paying attention to breathing, birdsong, the feeling of your feet on the ground, help align the inner self with the outer world. Social interaction also strengthens this connection. Talking, laughing, sharing ideas and experiences nourishes not just the emotional side, but the physical as well. Human contact releases oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone, which reduces stress and boosts immune function. Even in times of advanced technology, staying in touch with family, friends, or participating in community groups can make a significant difference in overall well-being. Mental gratification, the joy of living, is also a key factor. Finding reasons to feel joy, even in the small things, keeps the mind active and the body energized. Pursuing hobbies, reading good books, caring for plants, painting, cooking, listening to music, or learning something new are activities that nourish the mind and reflect positively on physical health.